Hi, Kat.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
Are you ready to do some painting?
Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it.
Yep. Are you a creative person?
I am creative, but I'm not very good at painting, but I enjoy it.
Yeah. And that's the main point. It's about enjoying it. It's about being playful with the colors, with the shapes, and yeah, just have a good time.
Okay,
So we'll do
thank you.
just that today. So today I'm going to talk you through 3 different types of paintings that we're going to do, and the first will be to try to copy an image.
Okay.
Okay. So first of all, I'm going to give you your blank canvas.
Right.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful
Thank you.
piece of white card, which you can use those pegs to hold it there.
That's a good idea.
Just in case, you know, your brushing is
Yes,
very inspired, and then you get your...
Get too excited. And
or if you are painting outside, it does help. So there you are. We have a whole range of pictures.
Okay.
So from sunflowers to sunset to landscape, we've got some rainbows and all sorts. So have a look through these
Thank you,
and
it's a
see
good
if there
choice.
is any that take your fancy.
And I've got a picture like that on my wall at home. Oh, I think I'm going to go for the
Sunflower, that
yeah.
is an all-time favorite,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
That, yeah.
It's a very happy flower, isn't it?
It is, absolutely. I will choose a picture too, and I think we'll do rainbow. Tell you what, I'm gonna go for the rose.
Oh, that's difficult, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
No, it's not. So what you can do, you can just attach the picture there so that you keep it on.
I feel quite professional
Yeah.
doing this. Yeah.
Absolutely. You'll find that sometimes people like painting on the picture itself, but
Doesn't matter.
that doesn't matter. You can always print some more.
Okay.
Okay, so now you've got your picture, sunflowers. We've got all our colors there. Which colors do you think you will need to paint this? So do you want?
I need yellow.
So you can pick some yellow then.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can just put it a squirt on your plate
Just
there.
to-
For the rose, it's a red rose, so I'm gonna use some red. But you know, you can be creative. If I fancy the yellow rose, I could use a yellow too.
This is a bit like sauce bottle, isn't it? It doesn't want. Oh. Okay. That should be
Okay.
enough, shouldn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
And now what other colors?
Brown, I think, in the middle.
Okay, brown. We don't have brown, but you can make brown. So you
Yellow.
can mix a few colors, maybe a bit of black, a bit of red, a bit of green, a bit of white maybe.
Okay.
That should do it. And I will need some green as well.
So what colours did you say again? Black,
Throw
yellow,
a bit of, yeah,
and red?
mix a little bit of colors with your black.
Okay.
And throw a bit of green for good measures as well.
Okay. I know that, would it be yellow as well?
Yeah, so what you can do, if you just pick up, just to mix with, you can just, I'll do a bit of brown as well, so that
Okay.
we do the same thing. So, let's do a bit of yellow. I've got the red. Yeah, bit of that maybe. Why not?
That's
Why
a
not?
nice colour.
And I'm just going to mix those colors together, and that hopefully should give me kind of a brownish color.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that would be
Yeah, so
a bit of orange then.
yeah, the orange seems to help with giving that brown color.
And I like the orange anyway, so
Orange is my favorite color.
it's very bright.
There we go. That's kind of brownish, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have to be professional.
No. Okay. So
Whatever
can I
it's-
use any brush? Yes.
Yeah, use any brush for that.
need to have a bit of this as well.
It makes some beautiful swirls, doesn't it?
It's fun. I think I've gone a bit overboard with the black, but it's getting there. Yeah, so I've got a
There
nice
we go.
colour, sort of it's a dirty brown, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, and that's what you want.
yeah.
Okay, so once you've got all the colors you need, you've got your yellow, your brown, your green.
Yes.
You'll need a glass of water to clean your brushes in, and a little bit of paper napkin to then dry the brushes. So you can choose different type of brushes depending on what you want to do. If you want to do big strokes, you can use a slightly bigger brush. If you want to do tiny little details or little dots, a really fine brush can do that. Or you can use the sponge brushes, which are magic.
Right, okay.
I am going to go for a kind of medium size brush, like this one.
I'm going to use this one for now, and I
Okay.
might progress to a bigger brush.
Okay. And go for it.
Okay.
Have fun. So yeah, you can start from the center of your flower, or from the petals, or the background. It doesn't matter, and the end result doesn't matter too much. It's really about having fun and trying to do something you're happy with,
Okay.
and you can't go wrong. That's the beauty of it.
You haven't seen my painting yet.
So I'm gonna start with the petals.
It does look brown.
It's a very good start there.
So in between, obviously, different colours, you clean your brush.
Yes, please.
Make
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Okay.
And you know, if I'm honest, I'm not a very good painter, but I do enjoy painting. It's about making shapes, it's about being playful with those colors, and see what comes up.
It's fun.
There we go. So what made you choose the sunflower then?
I think the sunflower reminds me of sunny days, and my son used to grow them in the garden. And I think I said they're a happy flower. Oh, that's... Ah, so you followed the circles.
Yeah, it's my own interpretation of a rose. Is very personal. It doesn't matter how you see the flower. Is you make it your own.
So really, I've just got 2 flowers on you, but if I wanted to put all flowers, you know,
Go ahead.
lots of flowers, I could.
Go plenty. You make it your own. This is a little picture to inspire you, but then you make it what you want.
Brilliant.
And it's a very calming activity. You can take your time. There's no rush in finishing your painting. It's good to have a bit of music in the background as well. It helps inspire people.
I think it's nice to have quiet sometimes as well, isn't it? To be painting, concentrating.
Absolutely.
Did you pick a rose for a reason?
Well, my partner's called Rosie, so you know,
Oh.
I've got no choice there really. But I just love the rose. It's such an emblematic flower. And you just see them everywhere. There's so many different types of roses. And
Are they named after lots of people, and you can have a rose named after you, can't you?
can you?
Yeah, I think so.
I will name this one after you. That'll be the cat rose. Yeah. There we are. And this is looking really good.
I'm going to have 3 instead of just 2. I wasn't quite sure about the one behind. So I'm making it easy for myself and making...
And you can add some different colours, a bit of green for the leaves, for instance. And,
So would you do that with a big brush behind then?
Yes, or a fine brush, or what you can do is, and this is where these sponge brushes come wonderful. You can use them and just mix a bit of colour. So I use a bit of green, a bit of brown, a bit of yellow, orange, and then you can just dab them in the background, and then you've got a bit of a mixture of colours, and that creates a beautiful effect.
It makes a good pattern as well.
Yeah, so you've got different colours appearing, and that creates a nice background, really.
I like that.
Yeah, oh, I love these. I'm
going to have a go with that now, as soon as I finish this sunflower.
And that gives a bit of depth to your painting. I mean, professional painters will always say, start with the background and then build up, but we're not doing that.
It's really effective. Oh, good.
Yeah, so a bit of red as well to reflect the...
The good thing is, if you make a mistake, you can just paint over it, can't you?
Absolutely, yeah. And if you don't like it, chuck it away and start again.
Yeah.
You know, there's... There we are.
This one looks a bit more like a mop than a sunflower. It's got caught in the wind. Okay, so I'm going to try what you said with a sponge.
So you can use a tip and...
You don't have to wet it first, no?
No, go for it. Just dip it in all the different colours, and then you kind of layer it onto the sponge, and then you just dab, and then you can smear it a little bit, and then it creates some beautiful patterns. Yeah, and it's quite soothing as well.
It's quite an achievement. I think this is brilliant. I love the way the colours come out in the sponge.
Yeah, well, the thing I really like about roses is like, I don't know if you've been to Rose Park, there's that rose garden there, it's just beautiful, just all sorts of roses, and you've got some red ones, some yellow ones, you've got some purple roses, which is quite amazing, some climbing, and it just, you could, spend so much time going from one to the other, and they've got, different scents and everything. It's lovely.
I remember when we were children, we would make rose petal perfume.
Oh, nice.
And it probably didn't smell very nice, but we thought it was lovely. You'd mix all the rose petals and you'd leave it in this murky water until it really looks awful. And then you'd take the top off then and you'd dab it on people and tell them they smell nice.
That's lovely, yeah. The smell of roses always reminds me a little bit of my holidays in Tunisia as well, because they just love the smell of roses there, and the whole hotel was just smelled of roses. Some of it was just spray, but sometimes they had like fresh roses as well. So every time I smell, a rose, it does take me back a little bit to
reminds you of,
to that time in Tunisia. Yeah. So you can take as long or as little time as you want. You can make one picture, you can make 100 pictures. It's entirely up to you. It's about having fun. It's about being with other people, chatting a little bit about what it reminds us. The end product can be a masterpiece, or it may be something that you will never look at again. But the experience is what matters, really.
Well, I quite like what I've done today.
I think you could sell that.